I remember one person once told me that you should understand that in life you are 100 responsible about yourself.
Service moja na leo anaitwa hiyo service kwa laki moja.
Perfect.
Yani it's just a matter of understanding who you are
achieving. Kwa lakini kwanza you have to see yourselves achieving. And so it's more of a holistic journey that entails wewe kukua in terms of your skills, in terms of your character, in terms of your influence. Personally, in life I thought
Hi everyone, as you know, I am Paul the Pride from FATE, and this is our new episode and today we are going to talk more about goal setting and personal development. And currently, today we have two guests. Hawa ni watu wakubwa sana katika maisha yangu, yani. I have my brother, I have my sister. It's more fantastic today. Watch out. So wakubwa wangu kusema shikamoni.
wote ni Gen Z.
Jackie amekataa sema hizo Gen Z. Sasa sisi Gen Z tutamsikiliza leo dada mkubwa. Tuambia nini?
Okay.
Yeah, so tuanza kujitambulisha and in your intro tutasema kitu kimoja ambacho you are proud of, na kitu kingine ambacho your friends ni kama identity. Mfano kwa mimi darasani kwetu identity yangu ni kulala sana. So siku amna mtokea darasani anaonekana leo poka kweli. So like hivyo. Tuanze na nani? Tuanze na dada. Ladies first. You're welcome.
Hi, my name is Jackline Msigwa. I am an author, and one thing that I'm very proud of about myself is I'm epileptic, and I think kama walivyosema kwamba watu wanasema wakiona Paul hayupo, on my side Jackie likes hugs. I like to hug all the time. Yeah.
Karibu sana Jack, and I'm very proud of you. And you know it, right?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. My brother.
My name is Daniel Sogoje. I am an assistant lecturer in marketing. I'm very passionate about marketing. Actually, I sikujua some few years ago that I'll be doing marketing, but right now I have delved into it and I'm still learning about it. I think my friends see me as a very funny person. At times I may be interpreted as an introvert, but I am not. I'm also not very much an extrovert. Yeah, so when I'm out with my friends, at times it goes wild, it goes crazy, it goes fun, utani. So yeah, I love that kind of a positive energy. Yeah.
Mimi nijuaga tu in business, nafundisha. Ila sijawahi kujua huko ni marketing. Mimi napenda marketing.
No?
Actually.
Nice.
Naambiaga nafanya copywriting.
Okay.
Field ambayo Tanzania bado haijaja sana.
Ni kweli.
So takufuata unipe some notes. Yeah, so our theme today tunaenda kuongelea more on personal development and goal setting. And I have two most first questions. Na haya maswali tutajibu wote. And it's like we're going to have this discussion. Cha kwanza, on your own, what does personal development mean to you personally? And when did you start becoming intentional about it? Sasa hivi tuanze kujua. Sasa tuanze huko, tunajua.
Very nice question. Personally, to me, personal development, as the phrase reflects, it's all about your holistic growth. Yani katika safari yako ya maisha in totality, the steps that we want to see you achieving. Lakini kwanza you have to see yourselves achieving. And so it's more of a holistic journey that entails wewe kukua in terms of your skills, in terms of your character, in terms of your influence. Personally, in life I thought personal development is all about having titles and stuff, but little did I know some books changed me. I'm very happy because we're with an author.
Yeah,
Sure. Kuna baadhi ya vitabu ambavyo unavipenda sana, mostly by Miles Monroe, and one by Steve Covey, anasema 7 Habits of Highly Effective People.
Yeah.
That's one of the books that really changed my life in terms of personal development, kwa sababu aliongelea personal development in all spheres of life kwa kuelezea zile habits ambazo zinakufanya uwe somebody. Kwa hiyo to me it's a holistic growth in all aspects of life.
Amekusha mbali sana, hicho kitabu mwenyewe kinisaidia sana mwaka jana. Singekuwa hapa. Yeah.
Wow, that's a very powerful answer. How can I even nail it? It's really powerful. Well, actually, just in addition to what he says, it's not so different, but maybe on my side, personal development is a complete scenario. It's a complete of what he said, but on my side, speaking of books, maybe I could include the book of Purpose Driven Life.
Yes,
on my side, personal development involves the so long as you're with God in all aspects of your life, basically you get more developed, your character, your skills, you're inspired in different ways depending on how connected you are with God, while knowing exactly what your purpose is in this world. Yeah, purpose-driven life.
Hizo inabidi uwe na commitment.
Ulikimaliza?
20 sio?
Mwandishi anasema sign.
Inabidi usign.
Yeah.
Yaani kile kitabu inabidi na commitment kubwa. Nikutana na hard copy yake nasema kweli nina haki ya kutokimaliza. So my side naweza ngasema personal development. Hii swali ilikuwa na part mbili. Na upate mbili tumeona watu tumeiruka sana. When did you first become more intentional about it? Yeah, mimi nitaanzia hapo. So wenyewe wakuwa wamesha define. Mimi nitaanzia hapo. Mimi kwa upande wangu, after I started knowing that life is personal journey. You don't have to compare yourself with others. Yani ni wewe. Then hapo ndo nikaanza kutambua kuhusu personal development. Na nilipopewa pia kazi ya kuchagua theme, nichagua hii kwa sababu currently kuna project moja ya mtu nafanyia. I told you copyright na muandikia the whole project. Sasa the project was personal development.
Okay.
Na wakati nafanya research nikagundua kwamba ni topic ambayo watu wengi sana wanaifumbia macho. Yaani kama haipo ila ni ipo, yani katika vile vitu ambavyo tunavichukuliaga poa sana. Na kitu ambacho kikiwa very intentional, you see growth. It's painful mwanzoni, ila baada ukija ukifanya kwa lifestyle yako, kama kusoma vitabu na lifestyle yako au nini lifestyle yako, it's become your habits na inakujenga.
Perfect.
Yeah, so to answer the system, when did you start being more intentional about it?
Actually, I wouldn't say exactly when, but one thing I can say is maybe on what aspect did I realize, okay, maybe I should be intentional about this? Because at a young age, I think I was a hectic, rough age. Like I wasn't really, teenage stuff, growing. It wasn't really like, I'm serious now. I want to be committed about this. But as I grew up, I remember one person once told me that you should understand that in life, you are 100 responsible about yourself in every aspect. Usiwe na mentality kwamba mama atafanya hiki au dada. So when I understood that was when I was intentional about how I took my medication, who I talked to, how I talked to different people, where I went and everything. I think the fact that I am 100 responsible about my life. I think I was in university when I completed university, somewhere around there. Yeah.
Nice one. How about you, brother?
That's very nice. Actually, for me, just as a backstory, ni wale watoto wanakuja uzeeni wanaitaga precious baby. So our parents took extra care and attention towards us, kiasi kwamba it was now detrimental. So at a young age, one of their strategies, though they didn't agree about it, but they had to send us to boarding school. Now, there was a shift in my life because lots happens at boarding schools. A shift in your life, you have now to take care about yourself. Ndo muda wa chakula, sawa, chakula ni kwa ajili ya watu wote, lakini you have to make sure you get chakula.
Yeah,
so,
sure.
Yes, on your own. You are used to, hapo kumbuka kwenye get chakula umezoea chipsi ni shida kumaliza nyumbani. You are at a place ambayo ni ugali kande maharage. So something in my life started, okay, so this is the reality of life. It's a struggle out here.
Yeah,
so
sure.
I think that pinch forced me to mature enough. I remember at class 6, if not 7, I was already telling people about we should have goals. At 6, you should have goals, guys. You should read your Bible or your Quran if you're a Muslim or a Christian. So I remember at such a time being very much intentional about having my goals. Now, the flow was very coherent because I also thank God I went to an O level where they were very much serious about goal setting, personal development. We had morning speeches where leaders and other normal students would just give speeches not only on issues related to class, but also related to personal development, motivation, leadership. So that made me even more interested in not only trying to align myself in the area of personal development, but to make other youths aware on the issue. So
I'm interested. Can I ask you a question? What's your name again?
Mr. Daniel.
Daniel.
Yes.
Is there by any chance you were a leader at school?
Almost everywhere.
Obviously.
Almost everywhere.
Yeah, sure. Mimi natamani ningekuwa olevo na wewe kwa sababu napenda morning speech.
Ungekuwa ya best friend wake.
Ningekuwa mdogo wake wa shule.
Mbona mdogo?
Morning speech ngoga napenda sana. Yaani na bahati mbaya chuo hamna morning speech. Ndio changamoto. Yeah, ila it's a very interesting place kwa sababu ni muda ambao na create confidence. Mimi kwaga muoga sana. So morning speech nilikuwa naenda kuperform mashairi. Imenijengea confidence sana mpaka leo.
Nice.
Yeah, so let's move on. So now we have personal questions. Sasa, I will start with Jack. You are a writer. You're a writer, and writing needs discipline and creativity, right?
Writing?
Writing needs discipline and creativity.
Yes.
And also, you said you are epilepsy advocates, right?
Yes.
So, how do you maintain the momentum on difficult days, especially things when go on, and how can you like advise anyone ambaye atakuwa ana changamoto yote and ana talent, aitumie ile talent yake kufanya kitu kubadilisha jamii?
I think maybe to answer that question, I would tell a short story. The biggest thing that motivated me to write books was the epilepsy I have. And one of the facts is that any person who is epileptic is most likely to be depressed, very depressed. So much crying, so much comparing, so much tears. Why me? Why can't I do this? Why is everyone doing that? Because you reach a point in life where you literally can't go out of your house. So it's not easy. So because of that, I stayed at home for a very long time. I wasn't allowed to leave the house. And because I felt depressed, I tried to do something that made me feel good. I remember when I was in high school, I spent most of the time reading storybooks. Okay, I spent most of my time reading storybooks, and that improved my language, and I understood how novels work like, and I could literally feel the author, like, okay, the funny sides. I don't know if you're a reader. Yeah, it was so interesting. So I thought maybe I could express what I'm learning through this book. So I was feeling insecurity. I thought, okay, maybe I could write a book to a child about insecurity. I was feeling lonely. I compared myself to my siblings. I compared myself to my classmates. My classmates wanafanikiwa, wengine wanaolewa, wana watoto. You're just home, not moving. So I wrote a book about comparing. I wrote a book about feeling not like you don't belong. I felt like I don't belong to my family. I'm a burden, literally. They have to pay for my medication. So every story I wrote was a deep lesson that I learned. So these stories are so emotional to me, but whenever I look at my stories, they're me. So that's the relationship between epilepsy and the books I write. I don't know if I answered the question. Yeah.
That's a nice question. It's complex because it requires integrating the fields, but shortly what I can say, it's true, I'm an assistant lecturer in business administration and marketing, and so we are in the business field. And one thing that I love telling my students, be it those who have specialized in marketing or accounting, or they are yet to know what they are going to specialize in, ni kwamba the business world is all about value.
Yeah, sure.
Gone are the days ambazo wataalamu wa marketing wanaita selling concepts. Tukua tunataka tuuze, we want to push and make sure we produce most products, watu wanunue products zetu. Gone are those days. We're in the information era. People mind convenience. We are in an era ambayo watu wana taarifa sana. People know what they want. They really do. Though at times they don't, lakini most of them assume pia they know that they want. Kwa hiyo people value.
Yeah, sure.
Watu wanathamini sana thamani. So what value do you have to offer? So that's the thing that resonates, and it's the thing that integrates both the academic field and the actual business field. In whatever you're doing, be it accounting, be it business management, be it marketing, una value gani? Kwa sababu even before a strategy, there comes first the value. And so even to my marketers, I tell them, when you know your value, you will market with meaning. Navyokuletea hii products, na kuletea kwa maana, ina maana gani kwako? What does it mean to us? As marketers, what does it mean to you as a customer? And there, when somebody knows the meaning behind the product, anaweza kainunua na kaona ikimpa value. Kwa hiyo I always tell people kwamba always find the value in what you're doing. Kwa sababu when you find the value in what you're doing, mwisho wa siku utakuja kudeliver kitu kwa mtu in the business world kiasi kwamba ataona hata cost ambazo aliinkaa kuja kwako. For instance, yes, zimekuwa surpassed na zile benefits ambazo amezipata. Kwenye business tunasema when the benefits have exceeded the costs, basi mtu amepata value. For instance, kusema let's go to Kipepeo right now and have a good time. Tutachoma mafuta, tutalipia viingilio, we want to eat some nice food. At the end of the day, tunapokuja kufanya cost benefit analysis, tumepata hayo ambayo tumeyapata. We will say we have gotten value kama pale ambapo what we have benefited kime surpass zile gharama zote ambazo tuliza. So it all runs around value. What value do you hold? What value do you create? And what people to perceive?
I got that for my needs.
Thank you.
And you know, the amazing thing about value, kama compound interest. Like ukisema ukianza sema mimi my value sema 3. As you grow ile 3 itaanza kupoita. Hata kama unafanya service moja na anayetoa hiyo service kwa $100,000.
Perfect.
Yani it's just a matter of understanding who you are and what do you want.
Perfect.
So I would like to ask a question. When you speak of value, do you mean like creating your product, it becomes more than just a product, or like, can you speak more about what exactly do you mean when you say value?
Okay. I can drift a little bit and relate it to a brand. Like you as a business person, how do you first stand as a brand? Kwa sababu you are a brand before for instance somebody is an author, kabla ya kitabu chako wewe kama wewe kwanza ni brand. That's what you have to know. Sasa brands zina personalities. Oh my God, we're in a marketing class.
That's good.
Okay, let's do this.
Yes.
Go. Brands zina personalities. I am an author. Mimi nataka watu wanione kama mtu gani? Mtu ambaye nina present mada ambazo ni sincere, for instance high inspiration stories. Mwingine anasema mimi ni brand ambaye nina present excitement. Masuala ya patent na copyright. Am I allowed to use real world examples? Azam TV, for instance, they are among the best excitement brands. Kuanzia kwenye soka, michezo mbalimbali wanayoonyesha, tamthilia, wanatuambia sisi burudani kwa wote. Sisi ni soka na bado pishi limenoga. excitement. They make you see kwamba okay, we are a brand who are all about excitement. Kwa hiyo before delivering your value, jitambue kwanza you are a brand. Lakini what type of brand personality are you representing? Kita affect even the books you write, kita affect even the products you offer, how you present yourself before the people, and how you want people to perceive you. Kwa sababu ukisha kuwa brand, kuna kitu kinaitwa brand perception na brand equity, ile goodwill ambayo unakuwa una sustain over your existence as you do your work, for instance writing your books. Kwa hiyo miaka inavyozidi kwenda, how do you want people to perceive you? Lakini hiyo inaanzia na wewe umejitengeneza kama brand personality ipi. Are you a sincere person? Are you an excited person? Are you maybe a high class? Kuna zile sophisticated brands. Kuna watu wakitaka kuwaita can we call Miladayo tomorrow? Why? Because he's already a sophisticated brand. So, yeah.
Can I say one more thing? If I were a student here, I think he would be my favorite teacher.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, he would. Yeah. Anafundisha, so you speak with mindfulness.
Thank you so much.
Okay, as if I'm the host now. But I really like you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
that's wonderful, bro.
Thank you so much.
Maybe nitafute siku tukae chini tuongee vizuri.
Thank you.
Yeah, so una matatizo mengi sana.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so let's go. So let's move now in goal setting. And I have one interesting story. And not story, question, I can say.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So which goal did you plan like and you failed to achieve, but it taught you something? And tell us that story, that lesson. Yeah, transfer happy. Transfer ladies first. You're welcome.
Okay. The year before, my biggest goal was to leave home. I didn't like the fact that I was still at home and I was still an adult and I still, naishi chini ya nini. Yeah, it was kwamba umerudi saa ngapi? Yeah, I just wanted that experience. Naweka pazia la rangi yangu, vyombo, I'm at my home. Yes, so I wanted that. So eventually namshukuru Mungu nilikuwa na kazi. By then afya yangu ilikuwa inaenda vizuri. Nikawa na kazi kidogo. Unaona maisha yanakuja now. My health is coming and then nikafanikiwa. I went out, I got a nice place. My favorite color is pink. I got a pink bed. Okay. Literally. Yes. So I got a pink bed, pink curtains, everything was perfect. But then what was so sad ni kwamba nilivyoenda kazini siku hiyo hali yangu ikawa mbaya sana. Everything suddenly ikarudi nyuma. Kwa hiyo I had to take everything back and then nikarudi tena nyumbani. Kwa hiyo my biggest lesson was that shit happens. And the fact kwamba I wanted to do that and it didn't go exactly that the way I planned doesn't mean that I failed. So long as I did my best. Yeah, and I hope that things will be better. Yeah, I think that could be it. Yeah.
Pole sana.
I still have the pink bed.
Nice.
You have to write now a story. There's a story inaitwa The Pink Boda Boda. I don't know if you know it. It's for kids, so you have to write The Pink Bed. Yeah, so let's go, bro.
When I was coming to the end of my bachelor degree in 2022, I had some goals that were aligned with some promises that the university had to offer, pertaining to some scholarships. So ndo namaliza bachelor, najua okay, mwezi wa 12 nitakuwa nchi fulani, I'll be taking this and this course, I'll be doing this. Yako mpaka ile ina cycle umeshaanza kuaga. Do you get the feeling, eh? Yeah. Umeshaanza kuaga the inner cycle, and ndo hivi jamani ndio naondoka. Then some stuff went
astray.
Yes, they went astray. Yeah, just as what she said. Kwa hiyo, to me, what the lesson taught me, life can redirect you.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
Kwa sababu I had such a goal, lakini tukumbuke kwamba everybody in life has a vision and a mission. Kwa hiyo sawa, the goals can at times be redirected, lakini mwisho wa siku Mungu ni fundi, he directs you to your vision.
Yeah, sure.
Kwa hiyo ile 2023 sasa ambayo nilikuwa disappointed, nilitegemea nitakuwa somewhere nasoma kitu fulani. I was actually somewhere lakini working. Yet as a teacher, japo sio kwenye hii level. The time I had with those kids in that 1 year, it did a lot in my life. It taught me patience, kwa sababu nilikuwa nafundisha watoto wadogo for a whole year. Mwaka ambao nitegemea nitakuwa ni kwenye further studies. It taught me patience, it taught me forbearance and love. It prepared me kwa sababu at the end of the 2023 it was like I was being prepared. Kama umeweza kumanage darasa la hawa watoto wadogo, utaweza kwenda kumanage kusoma na watu wazima wenzio. And guess what? Wale watoto nilikuwa nawafundisha, I was being prepared to be patient with watu wazima wenzangu ambao nilikuwa naenda kusoma nao masters. Nilikuwa pia naenda kuwafundisha kwenye group discussions. Kwa hiyo to me, more difficult. Mwanangu, hebu rudia hapo, si tuanze tena. That's how our studying environment was. Kwa nikaja kujifunza kwamba when your goals don't go as expected, it's God redirecting you. Embrace the moment, it will at last carry you to your vision.
Sure. Na kitu ambacho hawajuagi, mshoto ni rahisi sana kuliko kufundisha watu wazima.
Perfect.
Maana watu wazima wenzao wanajua kwamba anahisi anajua, kumbe hajui. It's a problem. Yeah. So let's go. So when you set your goals, na mwezi wa kwanza unaanza, kila mtu anaanza na magoli yake. Mtu mwingine, I want to be an investor, nini. But as you said, shit's happen. So what do you do when you feel stuck, when you feel unmotivated? What's your go-to strategy to get moving on and achieve that goal?
Okay.
You understand?
No.
Yeah, bro.
This is very authentic kwa sababu in a season ambao ndo we are approaching the end of the year.
Yeah, sure.
Kuna issue inaitwa New Year resolutions. 2026, I will cut down chips and junk foods. I will go natural. I will register to a gym nearby. Yes. I will read 3 books per month. I will be more intentional about journaling. Lakini tarehe 1, tarehe 2, tarehe 6 tukutane tena December 2026.
Yeah.
One of the issues, Mr. Paul the Poet, our host, even before setting your goals, kuna kitu ambacho ndo huwa kina drive resilience kwenye goals ulizo set. Your purpose.
Yeah, sure.
Kwa sababu the purpose will be the fuel that drives you. Kuna watu ambao all of us are born with potential. That's true, and even Miles Monroe ameelezea sana.
Yeah, sure.
And a whole book about understanding your potential and a whole book about unleashing your potential. Everybody has potential. Lakini sad jinsi gani siku hizi maisha ni mafupi sana. At a young age ndo hivyo, we say bye to our friends. The issue is not our potential, lakini have we utilized it? Lakini one of the challenges ambayo inatufanya tusiutilize purpose. Watu wengi tunakuwa bado within a struggle. What is actually my purpose? Before goal setting, it's really important for somebody to take time to know what their purpose is. Kwa sababu their purpose is going to drive their vision. Their vision is going to drive their mission. Their mission will drive their objectives and strategy. Kwa hiyo haitoshi kuandika your goals. Haitoshi kuwa na your strategies kwa sababu your purpose will be the reason for existence. And it will be the reason you hit that gym every morning. It will be the reason you read that book every day. It will be the reason in the details. The details will be carried through by your purpose. Kwa hiyo kitu ambacho nimejifunza kwenye goal setting, the mistake is not in the goals. The mistake is not in the drive na adrenaline rush ambao tunakuwa nao muda huo, lakini what's the purpose that keeps you moving even in days when you feel burnt out or tired or don't see the reason to go forward.
Sadly enough.
Yes.
Yeah. And you, my sister?
But I think, I don't know exactly how to say it, but to do, knowing what you want to do is actually the first thing that inspires you to do it. Just
purpose.
like, yes, exactly. That's just like what he's saying. For example, unaona uvivu kufanya kitu fulani lakini inakubidi. And that's you have to stand up and then you do it.
And do it.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say about it. Just live your purpose. By living your purpose is understanding why are you existing. Like my dad is a preacher. Tukiaga kwenye msiba, anasema wake it never gets old that. Anasema hivi, unavyokufa yani uliletwa duniani kufanya nini? Yani mfano, have you ever wondered ukiondoka kitu gani kitapungua? Yani for example, if this was not here, so you should be that type of person. If I don't exist here, what will these people lose? So know who you are and know the value that you add in a particular place that you're placed.
Perfect.
Sure.
Perfect.
On to Jackline, what can advocates or writers or authors learn from the business world? And brother, what can the business people learn from the advocates or writers? Tunaanza kwa side. No, side tunaanza huko.
So what they can learn from us.
And you, what can you learn?
I think what they can learn is that we are vulnerable and we are through a lot. We're in situations where we try not to cry. So it's not always about business. It's not always about business. And as you say, value first.
Sure.
And not always about the money. But you said value, but I also like to put another value, though it's value. Zinaitwaje zile values kuwa you should have values and what do they call it, kuwa na misingi.
Yes, perfect.
Misingi, yeah. We said value but also value and misingi.
Yeah, the core values.
As a business person, kuwa na misingi, kuwa na I keep forgetting the words, usiri, heshima. You respect that person. So to vulnerable people like us, well, I'm not to people facing struggles. You should know that it's not always about business.
Sure.
Yeah. And to authors, let me just end there. It's not always about business.
Sure.
Yeah.
But they have to learn about business. It's not about business, but ila nabidi at some points ajue business.
Yeah.
And how about you, brother?
A takeaway from our field, from business. Business is all about relationships, especially in this world, the current world that we are living right now. You cannot operate kama kisiwa. It's all about relationships. Kwa hiyo kuanzia mtandaoni siku hizi mnasikia terminologies kama customer engagement, vitu kama hivyo. Kwa hiyo it begins kwanza in a business setting, relationships within the organization. Kuna kitu tunaita internal marketing. Ndio maana mwanzo kabisa wadia host aituliza, how do you think people identify you? Nikasema I'm a very funny person kwa sababu na believe sana katika positive energy. When inside an organization, iwe a law firm au a business firm au marketing agency, kama watu wa hilo eneo wana furaha most of the time and they live in a brotherhood or a loving way, utaiona hata kwenye kazi wanazofanya. It will definitely reflect. Nitajie media house ambao nadhani wanafanya vizuri sana. Let's go behind the scenes tuone wanaishije ndani. You tell me. Niambie maybe tamthilia gani ambayo right now inakimbiza sana Tanzania. Let's go behind the scenes and see how they live just amongst themselves and their directors and their crew. Utagundua kwamba at the end of it all, it's all about relationships. Kwamba before we come and cultivate nice relationships with the outside stakeholders, inside, what kind of relationships do we have? Kwa sababu the positive energy ambayo tunakuwa nayo will automatically radiate outside in the activities that we do, on how we respond to people's. Mtu ambaye amecultivate a nice relationship, even on a bad day, hatakuwa reactive, atakuwa proactive. Mka Steve Covey kwenye kitabu chake cha 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, moja ya tabia, I think it's the first one.
The first one.
Yeah, the guy says be proactive. Kwa hiyo unakuta even on a bad day, kuna siku ambayo mteja anakujibu vibaya. where you will listen not to respond, lakini you will listen to understand.
Yeah.
You will listen to understand anaongea au analalamika hivyo coming from what angle. One of the side gigs ambazo unafanya huwa ni UMC. Unafanya labda corporate MC au social MC. Sometimes unakuta watu wana a very negative energy. Kwa hiyo you have to read the room, where are they coming from? Alafu kutoka hapo sasa is when you know what to do, how to change the energy in the room and stuff. Kwa hiyo you won't be reactive kama you are a person who values relationships. Utajua huyo mtu okay, amejibu hivi, maybe they are frustrated, labda wamewahi kujaribu kitu akikufanikiwa, what do I tell them? Kwa hiyo yeah, that's one takeaway they should. It's all about relationships rather than transactions.
I have to learn that relationship.
I think I didn't understand your question. I got that really well.
Takeaway
that
that we can get.
Yeah.
I'm saying at first I did not understand what the question was.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can explain that.
The question is, what are they advising us?
What can you get from, what can you take from us?
Okay. So basically,
but you answered it actually, because you told us, what I learned from you in Kwamba, you said it's not always about business. In her, business in her sector, it's not always about business. There's vulnerability involved.
I was thinking sometimes, speaking for example, a journalist. A journalist also wants money. Kwa hiyo anaweza akaenda anachimba habari labda kwa watu wenye ukimwi. Kwa hiyo ana forget kwamba those people
are also humans.
Ili bali tu apate ile hela. Kwa hiyo that was
I actually got something.
I really learned something.
Thank you so much.
You was very good teacher.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah. So, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I have one thing also to say, Mawazoni. I know this episode is very special.
Thank you.
Because we have the new venue, and this is sponsored by UAUT and UTC and chuo ambacho. So yeah, so karibu sana Jackie. Most welcome. So we are going to closing. Yeah, I have some questions, simple and interesting. So I hope there's people who are listening to this. There's people someone is watching now. Okay, if someone is watching now na yupo kwenye njia panda, okay, is feeling uncertain about their path, you feel lost. It happens most for this Gen Z. So, as you guys, what can you tell them? Like advise them or some little bit of wisdom na kuwasaidia. Yeah. Tuanze wapi? Karibu bro. Jackie.
Okay, I think I can tell them 3 things. One, I think it's something sisi vijana huwa tunasahau sana. Me myself huwa nasahau. Always talk to yourself and say you're enough. You're enough. Never compare, never feel like regret or anything. Just who you are, you're enough.
Yeah, sure.
Very enough. You're enough. The way you look, the way you are, you're enough. I don't know how I could bold or italic or underline that. You're simply enough. But also another thing, life is a journey. It's a journey, and you're not alone. And always make sure you connect and reconnect with yourself with the right people. They say, together tunaenda mbali, peke yako unaenda haraka. Ensure that you're with the right people all the time. Usiwe mtu wa kujiweka peke yako. Create meaningful relationship. Vijana, oeni jamani, oeni. Kama watoto, create meaningful and lasting relationship. Lakini lastly, what I could say, tuwe watu wa dini. Tuna exist kwa sababu ya Mungu. Sometimes, okay, maybe I'm being too irrational, lakini this is simply me being me. I'm a hugger, so I also observe my hands. Sometimes when you look just at your hand, when you look at the curves of your hands, the way your hands are, why are your fingers like that? Why are they not like another person? You're created by God. These lines, the way they are, it's simply how God. Unajua Mungu fundi, eh? You are amazing. The Bible says you're fearfully and wonderfully made. So, kuwa mtu wa Mungu, at least you owe God respect. I don't know if I can bold this, but be godly. Usimchukulia Mungu poa. Yeah, thank you.
Wow, that was so powerful.
Yeah, that was
We
most
could end.
powerful.
So ni kweli, one of the reasons ambayo inafanya watu wa feel stuck most of the times pia ni expectations that may be brought by the pressure of the world, the fear of the unknown or what is ahead.
Yeah.
And generally life, when life is lifing,
Yeah,
you find
sure.
yourself with lots of expectations. Kwa hiyo, what I can say to somebody who really needs this ni kwamba at times you just have to have a moment to pause. Halafu breathe and remember kwamba God knew that you'll be in that particular time and passing through that particular thing, kwa sababu one of the things ambazo huwa tunakuwa uncomfortable nazo sana huwa ni change. Kwa hiyo hata expectations zako zisipofikiwa, there is a change you are undergoing. Learn to embrace it. It may be very hard, lakini learn to embrace the moment because you're not dead. So still there is something about your life.
Yeah.
That's what I can say. Spirituality pia, as she has said, very important kwa sababu tumeongelea business, goal setting, personal development. They are all aligned due to spirituality. Yeah, without being spiritually active and having a relationship with God, things go in shambles. Yeah, so that's what I can say.
That was nice. You guys, you're nanondo. So, this question, just in one sentence, from now to 5 years, what impact do you hope you could make from your own work? Just in one sentence.
What? Come again?
And kuanzia leo to 5 years coming, in one sentence, what impact do you hope you could have made?
In one sentence.
Yeah.
Or maybe two.
Oh, okay, you can add more. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I once read a book. Okay, it's one sentence. Okay. I want to be a person ambaye whoever is going to meet me, whoever knows me, will always feel good. A smile, a compliment, just feel good. Feel special because you're not better than anyone and no one is better than you. Never feel one sentence. That's all. Yeah.
I personally want to be an agent who wants to help youth to realize and maximize their potential.
Yeah. That's
That was one sentence.
That was wonderful. That was a wonderful and nice time.
Thank you
I
so
would
much.
like to ask you very funny question. What question ulikuwa ungependa nikuulize na sijakuuliza leo?
Maybe my favorite food. It's just a random question.
And you, Jacqueline?
You decide.
I decided again. Okay, that was an ending of our episode. Thank you so much, Jacqueline and Brother Daniel,
Thank you so
for
much.
coming, for being with us
Thank you for
all this
having
time. Also, thanks to my friends, my brothers behind the camera, Mwenyekiti, my brother Derek, na brother Amani, AB. It was wonderful, you guys. Ndio mnafanya tusikike na tuwe hewani. And also, thanks to UAUT and UTC for giving us everything over here. As you see, it's wonderful, it's nice, Leo. Tamu sana, I say. Yeah, see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share with your friends. This is Fate.